Merry Christmas, everyone! I hope you're all having a lovely day. And for those of you who hate Christmas, I hope you're also having a lovely day as well. It's nearly over here in the UK, 7:30. But Merry Christmas, everyone. But Merry Christmas to you, Charlie Walsh. How is oneself?
I am well, thank you. I'm cold, so I've got the jumper. I've got a little sort of cover on underneath. I'm as warmed up as I can be, but it is quite cold. But apart from that, I'm all good. How are you?
Good. I've survived. I've survived. We had her family round on Christmas Eve. So we do a thing on Christmas Eve. Well, there's two reasons. One, a couple of years ago, she complained that her nan used to get everyone together at Christmas, and she's no longer with us. And
Mhm.
so the family didn't get together. I was like, "Well, what are you whinging about it for?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, what are you doing about it?" And she's like, "What do you mean? What am I doing about it?" I said, "I'm sick of listening to you whinge." I said, "Either do something about it or start moaning." She said, "All right, I'll invite everyone around." And I went, "Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't mean that." So I walked into it. So I said, "Right, Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day, and definitely not Boxing Day. Boxing Day is football day, or it was 2 years ago." So they came around on Christmas Eve, and it was all right. But there's been some family politics brewing in the last few weeks. So they came around last night, and it was okay. Those involved in the politics stayed away from each other till the end, and there was a little bit of dialogue. And I was ready. I was ready because the thing is, I'm biased. I'm team one of them, right?
Sure.
So I'm ready to nail my colours to the mast, and I was under strict instruction from Mrs. Geo: do not get involved at any point. Do not open your gob. Do not get involved. And it was there. I could see it. And I got the eyes from Mrs. Geo as it was happening. She was looking at me, and I was looking at her like, and I kept my mouth shut.
Did you,
Oh,
you actually kept it stum?
yeah, I kept it. I kept it quiet. I was
Respect it.
monitoring the
That's
situation, there, Charlie.
growth. It's monitor. Yeah, sure. That's growth from you.
I
Fair
was.
play.
It was on. I had like a geo scale, right? Like 7, I would start to get involved. 9, I'm definitely getting involved, and maybe
Mhm.
hit a 5. It was, it was just not quite there. So yeah.
See, you've got the scale to see. You've got a similar scale. So I don't drink. People, old school Hammers chat will know that I didn't drink, and I used to have to shepherd certain people around. Not naming any names, but there was a certain scale with that where it's like, drunken madnesses happen, and you step back and you allow it to happen, and then eventually you get to like a 9, and someone, again not naming names, or two people not naming names, are having a fight with people in Stratford with rollerblades, and then you have to step in a little
Hang
bit.
on, hang on,
But before that, you let the madness occur, and you sort of like on
hang
Overwatch,
on, hang on.
like Prime Javi, head on a
No,
swivel,
I'm
making sure you know what's going on.
listen, Iniesta. I'm not having that because that time you're referring to, I was backing up a friend. That was all. I did not start anything. I was not looking for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was simply backing up one of our friends who he
That's,
started it, and he was outnumbered, and I was just simply backing him up. That was all, and we were both
no,
outnumbered. But listen, if he's going down, I'm going down with him.
I'm not saying anything bad about him.
Fortunately, they weren't that arsed, and on our way we went. Anyway, right then. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be interacting with you throughout this show. We've got 3 prizes to give away. Myself and Charlie love a giveaway on Christmas Day. A last minute present for yourself. Maybe you dislike Christmas and we can cheer you up. So we've got 3 prizes to give away. So, Charlie, if you could set your timer for, I don't know, some point in the next 15 minutes or something like that.
Yep,
And when Charlie's timer goes off, the last person to comment, according to Charlie, he's the one in charge of the clock, and he's also the non-independent adjudicator of the live chat. He will pick the winner, and then he will tell me A, B, or C. And Charlie does not know what the prizes are. Can you confirm that, please?
I've no idea. All I know is there's an A, B, and C. I've got no idea what's going on here.
So on this bit of paper here, I've got on the other side it will say A, B, C plus the prizes, and someone will win. You'll understand as we go throughout. So is the timer set, Charlie?
The timer is, you said 15 minutes max, right?
Yeah, in between now and 15. We've got 3 to give away, so that'll take us up. Right.
Timer is
Anyway,
set.
in the live chat, please let us know. We've got a question from Alan, and we always like to do this question at some point in the hour, don't we, Charlie? Which is, did anyone get West Ham themed presents? I got a really tacky print of West Ham shirts over the last 20 years. Looks like it's bought for a £5. I mark it and stuck in a cheap clip frame. probably,
Okay.
because it would have been bought at market and probably is stuck in a cheap clip
Mm.
frame. But if some of you have some really good presents, we do like to offer you the chance to get involved and send us a picture of you proudly displaying your gift. We've had a Declan Rice cushion, we had a West Ham
Yes.
onesie.
Yes.
We do
Yeah, we
like
did. Yeah,
we
you
do
did
like
the
to
ones as well,
encourage
yeah.
you to get involved and send us pictures. And if you send us a picture, we do reward you as well. So please get involved in the live chat. A lot of people say Merry Christmas, so we will just jump on to Avid, who said, got a 15-16 home kit with Pyatt on the back because my blank will be going into a frame at some point.
Because my blank, I don't know what the blank thing is, but first, fair. It's a solid kit to get. Don't know what the blank's going on, but I like the kit though. To be fair,
Maybe he's putting nothing in the frame. The frame's just going on the wall.
maybe it's just a nice frame.
Yeah.
Just put a nice. Why not? If frame's good, why not just lob it on there? Like, no stress.
Alan's asking if you've lost weight.
No, if anything, I've gained.
Chop his beard off. That's
It's
all.
the beard. It's the beard, and then when the hair's tied up currently, when the hair's tied up, it feels slightly less insane.
Well,
but I'll be honest with you, if anything, I've gained it. Let's be real.
unlike Alan, Charlie, I think you look handsome all the time.
Stop it. Stop it, you.
I think you always look handsome.
Thank you.
Especially in Stratford shopping centres. No, Avid, I did not get my dartboard. There was no dartboard. And I don't open presents. I've only opened one. Well, I opened 2 presents. And right, here's the story. I'm going to have context here. I find it incredibly uncomfortable opening presents. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I hate it because most of the time it's disappointing, right? It is. You open it up and you think, oh, fuck. Right? When Alan opened his print from a £5 with his clip frame, he didn't go, "Oh wow, this is fantastic." He went, wow, yeah, and I can't be arsed with the fake. I can't be arsed pretending I like it, right? So I tend to put it off as long as I can. So this morning, Lauren opened hers. We opened Grace's together. And then she said, "Oh, no, you've got to open this one present. This one present you have to open." So I opened it. And to be fair, she's done quite good. I'm wearing it. Not the jumper, by the way. Mark, this isn't my Christmas. This isn't my Christmas gift. It's just a jumper that I bring out on special occasions because it's very warm. It is warm. So I tend not to wear it too much. By the way, my gift is this. You won't be able to see it, right? Maybe if I come a little bit closer. Let me take it off. It's like a women's chain. I'm sure it is, but I don't mind. I'll get a male's one. Get a more manly chain, Charlie.
Is there a difference between male and female chains?
The thickness of the chain, I think.
I'm thinking like a big one you'd find on the side of a boat now. That's what I'm envisioning.
I've got it tangled up.
Envisioning.
I've got tangled up, right. So I will give, listen, credit where it's due. Just smashed this present. It's one of the best gifts I've ever received. Ever. So it's the 2 dog tags. Hopefully you can see it in the light. So it's got Ella's drawn around her hand, and she's drawn around Grace's hand, and that's Ella's handwriting. No, Grace can't write yet. So that's Ella and Grace's hands.
Yeah.
So that's
actually a banger. That's actually that's actually a huge banger.
This is my kind of gift, right?
Yeah.
Thoughtful, personal, means something to me. So that was my gift. So anyway, I mentioned I couldn't see a dartboard shaped present, so I wasn't going to open it because I had hinted for a dartboard, Charlie. Right, I've been hinting for a dartboard.
Okay.
When I say hinted, I got permission to put the dartboard up in the other room, which would suggest I want a dartboard, right?
Yes.
I don't obtain permission for everything.
For something that you're not. Yeah, no, I get it.
So I said there's no dart, and she said, "Well, you told me not to bother because there's one in particular you want, and I'd get the wrong one." And so I was like, "Yeah, I did say that actually." Yeah.
To be fair, that is the thing, right? So, like, for example, there are certain things I know I wouldn't get my girlfriend, even though I know she would love them, because I know for a fact that no matter how much research I would do, I would definitively get the wrong one. So you just stay away from it. You don't test those waters. You know, you don't want to. There's no point wasting the money in that sense.
Yeah. So that's what I've had. I've had the necklace, and then the mother-in-law insisted that she's got a really good present for me, which I'm really suspicious about. I think you really haven't, right? You won't have done. And she said, "Oh, please just open it." And then I was like, "Oh," and I'll be honest with you, I caved to peer pressure. I was a weak man in that moment. You know, Lauren's going at me, she's going at me, Grace is kicking off. I'm thinking, I just need to open this so I can get home. Opened it, and she goes, "Oh, that's the wrong one." So I said, well, you've had it. You've used up your quota of gift opening. I'm not opening the other one, so it's remained unopened. I didn't even get to see what it was. I just opened it, and as soon as immediately she went, "Oh, that's not the right one. I needed you to open another one." I said, "No, you've had it. It's done." So I don't know what it is.
Planning on opening the other at any point, or
I'll get round to it, but only I'll do it on my own. I won't do it with an audience.
I don't mind. See, here's the thing. I don't mind doing it like in one-on-one scenarios. I don't mind opening presents. And it doesn't really tend to matter. With my girlfriend, it's easy, but like with other people, even if it's one-on-one, I can do it, right? It's when it's in a group setting, I find it quite different. That's when I find it most stressful, you know, because you feel like people are watching you.
Yeah,
then I can't. Then I struggle with it. But in a one-on-one scenario, I can do presents all day.
Alan said the first time he met you, you were helping a drunk Geo down the ramp, like my carer.
Yeah, I think it was correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was the stairs down to the boats. I think that's when it was. That's when I remember it being. But I do remember that. Whether I would say it like a carer or not, I don't know. I would, but whether I'd say it publicly, I don't know. But that is what I remember.
Anyway, right then, Purple's got some socks and a hoodie. West Ham socks and hoodie. Ionic's got a West Ham bobble hat. Hang on a minute. We sell bobble hats, traitor. Absolute. Well, not you. Whoever bought you the gift. Absolute traitor. Davey got a signed Bowen picture in a nice frame, not one of those cheap ones that Woody got earlier on, to go with the signed programme for the conference final. That's a good.
Oh, that is actually a good one, yeah.
Will got a West Ham hoodie.
Nice.
Gonzo would like that. Richard got a print drawing of the London Stadium.
Nice.
Yeah. Nick saying the blank shirt is a no-name shirt.
Oh, that makes sense. You should see. I would expect you to know these things. Me, I'm lost on the cause, but you at least have some semblance of shirt.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it a blank shirt.
Fair. What would you call it? Empty.
The shirt with no name on it.
No name. Yeah, fair. Just a plain.
Kane got his nephew a signed Bowen shirt from Hammer's Chat. There you go. Ryan gave his nan a signed DiCanio shirt on Christmas Eve.
Nice.
And Ryan also got it from Hammer's Chat as well. So there you go. We got Green Street. I'm about to get a tattoo done of the Conference League trophy. That is brave.
It's a good-looking trophy. And actually, it doesn't. Well, I guess it's actually quite a full trophy. Like you could do the outline of the FA Cup, for example, and it would be very distinctive. I feel like with the Conference League, you have to have all of the lines going up it to make it.
Yeah, I agree.
Instantly recognizable.
I think my concern with that would be it might not exist in a few years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I guess we still won it, but I don't know.
Does a trophy lose its significance if it doesn't exist anymore?
Well, don't hear anyone banging on about the Anglo-Italian Cup anymore.
You have not spoken to me enough in the last 2 weeks, my friend. That's all I've been talking about. Every time I walk into Tesco, he's like, "Do you have a club card?" I'm like, "Have you heard of the Anglo-Italian Cup?"
Oh, Avid should love this song. Charlie got a song made for Mrs. Geo for Christmas. And
smooth. It's good stuff.
I played it last night to her because I said, "I've got to give you a present now." And she went, no. I said, "No, do, because Grace tomorrow, it's not going to be simple for you to just sit still for 3 minutes, peace and quiet. It's not going to happen." And she was in tears. And then her mum listened to it today and she was in tears. Damn, AI's good. AI is so good. All I had to do was fill out a form. I did, Charlie, just ask for information. I put it in. And 3 days later, I got a song delivered to me. And I played it on one of the watch-alongs. And it went down really good. Would you like to hear a little clip of it?
Give me a bit of it.
Yeah.
What's the genre? Ballad.
Soul, I think it was described as. I don't know.
Okay.
Let me just skip to like the start a little bit because.
In the stillness of November, under the Scottish sky, Lauren, you knelt down and you asked me to be your guide. You smile like a sunrise and your eyes are deeper blue. In that moment by Loch Lomond, I knew my heart belonged to you. Lauren, you're my compass, my...
It's good, isn't it?
It's good. I have two things to say. The first thing is the timer went off literally as you started playing it, so we've got that to do. The second thing to say is, were you doing the hand gestures and hand nodding as?
Nah, I was. It's more because I feel awkward. Again, present opening awkwardness. I feel awkward sitting here with me. You just
fair enough,
listening to a song. So I thought,
it's good stuff. It's good stuff,
and
it meant you had to do minimal effort, and if anything, double win.
And I put some personal stuff in there because her great nan passed away earlier this year. So she thinks a lot of her nan, and obviously her great nan meant a lot to her as well. So I said that Doreen and Margaret passed away. So in the song, they said that Doreen and Margaret are up above in the sky, sending her love down below. A bit of rhyme with this. It fitted really well because there was something about Loch Lomond and the stars, and above the stars, our nan's up there. It's quite good actually. Yeah, I've contacted them. I said, do you want to give us a brand deal? I've got a banging song that I can play. They've not got back to me yet. They obviously don't think I can sell their song.
Always the businessman.
Yeah. I mean,
this is a great Christmas present. Also, I think there's a brand deal in this.
Yeah. It works, though. It's good. Anyway, did you pick her? Did you see the winner?
Yes, the winner was... Let me scroll back up so I remember which one it was. It was Leonardo AA 987. You have to get the precise conference or else it looks like a buzz.
Yeah, Leonardo, well done. You are the winner. Can you please email us, hammerschat@gmail.com, and let us know in the live chat when you have, so we can make sure that it is you that's emailed us and someone's not trying to be sneaky. Charlie, would you mind picking a letter A, B, or C to determine his prize?
It's Christmas. Let's go C.
C. Leonardo, you have won C, which is the Julian Dix print. However, don't worry, Leonardo. I've got you sorted. Because it's not just a print by Cannington Len, who's in the live chat as well. It's not just any print by Cannington Len. It's a signed Julian Dix print as well. So artwork by Cannington Len, signed by the legend himself. Leonardo, this is yours. Congratulations. Please email us, hammerschat@gmail.com. And in the live chat, let us know when you've emailed. And we will get this sent out to you at some point. Right then, back to the live chat, Charlie. Stephen's got a West Ham cushion.
I want to know what one. We talking the one where it's like your classic square with the crest in the middle? Is it crest shaped? Is it irons on it? You know, there's lots of permutations.
I've got a West Ham cushion here that I don't want. Do you know when I just get stuff and I don't really like it.
Fair.
So I don't know. Maybe do a giveaway.
I mean, listen, why not? Sign up to the Patreon now, patreon.com/hammerschat.
Yeah, I'll just prepare it. We've got a West Ham scarf as well. It's got like a badge on it. Don't want it, don't like it. Someone else can have it. I mentioned it in a video once. I've got the canvas at Cannington Len at a conference league. I said, I don't know what to do with this one. And Ryan messaged me and said, I'll have it. So he's claimed that already.
Spread the joy, why not?
Yeah. Anyway, in the live chat, what did you get for Christmas that wasn't West Ham, Charlie? What about yourself?
I got a few things that I liked. To be fair, I did actually get... I forgot completely about section. I did actually get a West Ham related item for the first time in many years. In fact, hang on. Bear with me. You'll also notice there's lots of boxes behind me. My mum's just moved out of London, so I've got a lot of my stuff behind me. But basically, my girlfriend was looking at the West Ham website, and she said, this can't be official. This can't be legit. And I was like, you'd be surprised what they'll put the logo on and sell on the thing. So what she got me, hang on, I've got to go the other side of the room, is this kind of adorable. It's a penguin with the West Ham logo in the middle of it.
Mate.
And the eyes are a little bit wonky or skewish, but I'll be honest with you. in the spirit of West Ham in 2025, kind of makes sense. So we'll find that. Yeah, West Ham Penguin.
Do you want to know something funny?
Go on, lay it on me.
That is Grace's favourite teddy.
Oh, there we go. See? Great minds think alike.
Yeah. I didn't buy it from West Ham, though, because I refused to buy anything from the club, but it was weirdly on sale at Matalan.
Oh, there we go. I don't know where I don't know if she bought. She must have bought it from
Hopefully from Matalan. She didn't give the club money. I appreciate the club would have probably made some money from Matalan selling it. However,
probably
I felt better buying it from there. I'm trying to find a picture. The thing is, I'm not the best at taking photos. I'll be honest with you. And I had to get photos of Grace for one of Lauren's Christmas presents. And I was scrolling through my phone and I was like, I've just got like memes and stuff. I don't really have much pictures of my actual daughter.
To be fair, I'm the same. My phone is just full of complete nonsense. I don't have photos of me or friends or family or girlfriend or anything. I just have absolute nonsense.
No, I mean, like I've still got a picture of Graham Potter as Bin Laden, right? That's still I've still got that just in case I ever require calling Graham Potter a football terrorist again. Then I've got something to use. But I don't know why I need to prove to you that the Penguin is her favorite toy. But I felt like there's something to do. But however, we have switched it over because it's like her first favorite teddy. Obviously, Lauren wants to keep it, so we bought a duplicate. And she's actually got one upstairs and one downstairs at the minute. And she doesn't notice that we take her downstairs and Bubbles stays upstairs, but yet Bubbles is downstairs. It just teleports in her head. So we're getting her ready so that we can take the original one away. And she's left with the new one only. So then Lauren can keep the original one. I don't have a picture of her with Bubbles. I'm going to get one. So you've got the same teddy as my 1-year-old.
Probably the same brain capacity as well, if we're being honest about it. But, we take it. Great minds think alike, like that,
Yeah. I'm giving up. I'm not looking anymore. Can't find it. There you go. Bubbles, happy days. Get it from Matalan, not the West Ham shirt. The West Ham shop.
I'll say this with my girlfriend. If it was cheaper at Matalan, trust me, she would have found it at Matalan. I'll tell you that much.
My kind of woman, that is. Gaza wants a West Ham chair. I don't think they sell them anymore, these ones. Where's your one? Did you bin it?
Oh, I broke the leg like an idiot. So I had to get a new chair. I can't even remember the company. I can't remember the company's name.
I don't know. I did look it up. It's on the chair somewhere, and I looked it up because I need a gas. I appreciate it's quite a generic thing, but I thought I'll just go to the company and just get it from them, the gas refill. And it still exists. Just the West Ham ones are all out of stock. So I would just assume they're not getting replenished. I do think they missed a trick. Whack the old badge on these.
Oh yeah, it would have been easy money. I doubt the club would allow you to officially merchandise the old badge anymore. But yeah, I agree.
The club would insist you whack a new one on. But if they actually put the old one on, I think it would sell well. Rich got Baby Guinness making kit. Love that. That's right. What are you laughing at?
No, I always laugh at Baby Guinness because, again, Geo Law, and I've definitely said this before in video. The first time Geo got given a Baby Guinness, I was there, right? It was in the Bat and Ball in Stratford. And Geo went, no, what is this? I don't want this. And they were like, trust me, it's good. You're like, no. And by the end of the night, bro was downing them like there was no tomorrow. And to be honest with you, I don't think has stopped. Every time at the wedding, there was Baby Guinnesses. There's just Baby Guinness nonstop.
That was my toast, weren't it, at my wedding?
It was.
So, because it was at my wedding, I was like, I'm doing it my way. So I said to Lauren, we're not doing Prosecco, we're doing Baby Guinness. And she's like, let's do Prosecco. And I was like, no. So I was like, well, we'll do both then. So I bought everyone a Baby Guinness. And it was cheaper than I expected. I think they made a mistake with the bar when I went to go pay. It was a lot cheaper than I thought it would be.
Oh, was it not pre-planned? Did you just buy it in the moment?
No, it was pre-planned, but obviously I didn't know how many people wanted one because not everybody wanted one. Some don't drink, and then some just didn't want one. So I just said, just go around and ask who wants one and just give them one.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'll pay for it. And it was a lot cheaper than what I expected. I haven't seen put your badge on anything and it will sell. Why don't we do that for a third kit? Arsenal, Villa, Sunderland have all done that retro badges for the kit because they're just far too what's the word?
What, the club
Ignorant,
brand
maybe
conscious?
dismissive of the history.
I think it comes across that way. I think it's an insistence on a specific type of branding, but I think it comes across that way, certainly.
Yeah,
I don't think they're thinking about it in malice terms. I think they're like, well, this is the new branding. We have to push this as much as possible. And given that they're a very business oriented bunch at the top, then it's like, this is the branding. But like you say, like, I mean, every other club, you put retro style kits, retro style badges, all that sort of stuff. And I'm surprised, like, I would have been shocked if when they did the old Thames Ironwork one, if that didn't do well enough for them to go, actually, we're just shooting ourselves in the foot by not making a boatload of money off of this. But
yeah, it's well, Ionix used the word controlling. I quite like that word actually, because it's their way of saying, no, this is our badge and that's that. Like, you're not getting what you want, you're getting what we give you. And it's almost like that. It's almost like a really strict parent, isn't it?
I just think it's like, let's be real about it. There's so many things that are a problem with it. But just on a very basic business term, you're just leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's so silly. But who am I to tell business people what to do with business, you know?
Well, you can say what you want, really.
Oh yeah, I know. I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. I think it's so fucking dumb. There's so much money, bro. What are you doing? You want a striker, but you can't afford one. You can't have to. Well, we've got to sell before we buy. Just put the old badge on a thing, and trust me, we'll have the money quickly. But,
can you set a timer for the next 15 minutes, please?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
And hopefully Leonardo's emailed. I haven't seen him in live chat saying he has emailed though, so hopefully he's got in touch. Jonas is saying, which striker do you think we will sign? Is there anyone that's tickling your fancy, Charlie, that you've seen us link to?
No, I mean, there's people that interest me in certain ways that we've been linked to. Jorgen Strand Larsen interests me in certain ways, but the deal as it currently stands is madness. No, you're fine, thanks. Haji Wright interests me in certain ways, but is obviously an impossibility for more reasons than that. But there's no one where I'm looking at it and going, this is the one as of yet. What about you?
No, but to be honest with you, a lot of it's not even just because of our league position. That's obviously going to be a factor in who we can attract. I get that. But in terms of like, who do we want or who do I want personally, I'm ignoring the fact that we're 18th. And there's not really anyone that really tickles my fancy that much. Even if we were 10th, I'd be sitting going, I'm not really sure, actually. Guys, I like the idea of Xerxes. I was up for Xerxes. I think he's a good player. I think he needs a run of games. I think he's a technically good player as well. I quite like him. Are you a fan or are you not so keen?
I like him, but I don't think he's the right guy for now. Like, I see it kind of in a similar way to I see, like, Somerville's a good example of this, right? I really like a lot of things to do with Somerville. Obviously, he has to work on his end product. But I think that sort of stuff would come from him with, like, a run of games in the right environment. I think you would see that, and all of a sudden we'd be like, man, Somerville, what a flipping player we have on our hands right here. But I don't know if we have that run of games in us right now to be able to find that from him when we need, like, right now, we need people who are going to be pulling out on their very worst days 6 out of 10s to make it work. And with Xerxes, I think it's the same. I like him as a player, and in different circumstances, I would 100% take him. But I think right now, I don't know if we have that run of games to just allow that to happen. And then once that run of games is over, you get 10 games down the line, and all of a sudden we've got minimal points. We're in even worse trouble, kind of thing.
Ivan Toney? I think I've ruled him out because I just don't believe we'll get him. I don't believe anyone will get him because if he leaves Saudi in January, he owes millions.
Yeah.
And it's like, surely he'd just see out for another 6 months because there's literally millions of pounds at stake. And it's not even meant to be a pun there in regards to his gambling addiction either. But just stay where you are and then in the summer move and just bank the money that you went for in the first place. So I don't think he will go anywhere personally. If he's available, 100% yes. I just don't believe he'll be available.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at because I think he is plug and play as well. Like even though he is a bit older, and last time we saw him, and when he was leaving, he wasn't in quite the form he was. I do think he's one of those people who we could get and put him in, and we'd be confident that he would be pulling out those performances and would work instantaneously. We wouldn't have to watch him settle or anything like that. But yeah, the context around it seems too complicated to make work.
Yeah, I think in regards to Larson, I'll do a video about him next week. I've sort of come round to a little bit, because if you offered me Larson in the summer, I would have been all over it. I'd have been like, hell yeah, did you see him at Wolves? 14 goals, brilliant striker. But this season, he's 1 goal in the league and a couple in the Carabao Cup against us. I think, right, okay, a lot of Wolves fans complain about his attitude and stuff, but when you apply the context of why, which I tried to do in the video with Dave, I think you start to think, like, maybe it's not him, maybe it's just the environment he's in. But I don't know if the leaks have been put out there so people like me fall for it. So when we got linked to Haji Wright and Josh Sargent, I thought, no. Right, that's what puts you in the Championship, not keeps you out of the Championship. I did not want to see Josh Sargent at all at West Ham. Yeah. So then when we got the link to Larson, I thought, well, I'd rather him than the other two. And I thought, hang on a minute, it was just almost like what the leaks were trying to do. It was put a player out there that they know they're not going to want. So when we go get like someone a little bit better, but still a bit underwhelming, they'll appreciate it because they've been offered someone really crap. So I think part of me is almost like, this is how little I trust. Actually, I say little, there's none. This is how non-existent trust is that I have of those in the boardroom. I'm doing this mental gymnastics. Like, Sullivan gets up, carries on with these days, Mrs. spouts nonsense on social media. They don't care. And I'm sat here trying to work out if they're playing games or not. And I'm thinking, do you know that phrase rent-free died off in recent years?
Yes.
They live rent-free in my head, Charlie. Honestly, they do. They live up there and I can't help it. I try to evict them, but they've got squatters' rights and everything. So Larson, I've come around to it. Is he my number one? No, but I don't really know who is, to be honest with you.
It's difficult. It's difficult. There's no one either that we've been linked with, but who's really even being touted around as someone who's potentially available for moves or being linked to other clubs where you look at him and go, oh, I wish that was us right now. That is the guy we need. There's no one really calling one out in those rumored terms.
The one that tickles my fancy the most isn't a striker, and that's Brennan Johnson, because I think he will be on the move.
Yeah, okay.
I think he will suit Nuno.
Yeah, 100%.
Can play right, can play left.
Yeah.
And if you play him right, you can then use Bowen up front, which I don't like. However, I would argue Bowen ain't been cutting it on the right under Nuno either. So actually, it's not like where I feel like Moyes, perhaps, and maybe Lopetegui and Potter used him as a striker, but actually you were seeing really good performances from Bowen on the right. So I was like, whoa, don't move him. Like, he's fantastic in his best position, leave him where he is. But I don't know if I can say that about Bowen under Nuno. I don't think he's been fantastic in that position. So actually, putting him up front, you might actually see an improvement from him, which I don't think that was possible under David Moyes because he was so good on that right-hand side. But I don't think his performances have been that high. So bringing in someone like Brennan Johnson, who I think is a fantastic player, by the way, and I think he'd suit. Could you remember Nottingham Forest with Alanga and Hudson-Odoi? That's Brennan Johnson all day.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. I would love him as a player. I fear it would cost. I fear that it would be less cost effective to get him in and then move Bowen up front to where maybe if you got the right type of striker, you would be able to get more out of Bowen, and then you go and get like a sort of someone who plays on the left who can create more for both of those players. But I do listen, if you're offering me the chance to get Brennan Johnson, especially with Nuno, I mean, in general, I would take him, but especially with Nuno in charge, like
I wonder. I mean, he was there before he went to Spurs. That was Nuno, wasn't it? So I wonder what his record was like specifically under Nuno, Brennan Johnson. Let me have a look. Let's have a gander.
It'd be interesting to see.
Well, it earned him a £50 million move, didn't it? So he was obviously hitting the numbers.
Was he that, or was it Nuno by that point, or was it still?
Yeah, I'm convinced it was. I could be wrong. I think it was Nuno's first, like when he took over. So it wasn't the whole season. Yeah, right. Who's the winner?
The winner is Mark Thorne Marmaduke. Mark Thorne
Mark,
Marmaduke. Yeah, that one.
you're the winner. Give me a minute. We'll get you your prize sorted. Let's just have a look at Brennan Johnson. No, he's not played under Nuno. You're right.
It seemed like it might be. Here's a random shout. Would Nuno have been at Spurs at that point?
Possibly.
Like, would they've gone and got him for Nuno at Spurs?
Yeah, we've got Gareth Holmes, Sabri Lamucci, Michael Appleton, Chris Hutton, Stephen Reid, Steve Cooper, Ange Postecoglou, and now Thomas Frank. That's who he's played under.
Okay.
Let's having a look here. So under Steve Cooper, he hit 28 goals in 93 games, 10 assists. And that was at Nottingham Forest. So he had 29 goals in 109 games at Nottingham Forest.
And he's better now, and he's better now than he was. I'll be real with you as well. He's one of those players who, like, I was never overly convinced by him. I liked pieces of him, but I was never like, this guy is like top 6 material. I was never that guy. But in the last year or so, most times I've seen him, I've been really impressed, especially for Wales. I've been like, oh, okay. Here's the guy.
And also, we're desperate. Brennan Johnson to me is equivalent of going into a charity shop and finding a Beatles vinyl. Right, you're cheap. You're lingering in the reduced goods, but you find a bit of a gem in there.
Yellow Submarine's a good song, you know.
Someone's made a bit of a mistake, really.
I agree.
Anyway, A or B, we're gonna pick the winning. Mark seems to be happy that he's won. So, should we give him A or B? Which one would you like to give him?
Let's give him B. Let's go B.
B. Mark, congratulations. I don't have to print on me. It's something else by Cannon Town Line. I didn't know Cannon Town Line was going to be joining me us tonight, but it's a Lucas Paqueta print. They're downstairs. To be honest with you, I thought I lost them. I did, because I put them in like a package, like a silver packaging thing before I moved out. It was one of the last things to package up, along with receipts, which obviously I need for my expenses. And when I got here, I was like, where are they? Where are they? And her mum moved them. I said to Lauren, what's your mum done with them? She's like, I don't know. I've not seen them. So I was panicking. I was like, oh my God. But I found them in the last couple of days. So happy days. All is well. Mark, please email us, hammerschat@gmail.com, and let us know in the live chat when you have, and we will get that sent out to you. Rhonda, please, I never said if Nuno loses the next 2 games, I would sack him. I've never said that. Gonzo said if we lose his next 2, he will get sacked. But that's as far as the conversation went. Joe asked, would like to see Creswell, Traore, and the Moroccan assist king is a player he thinks will definitely get, and then a mediocre striker feels.
Can we just appreciate? Is that I don't know who's doing the splash there, but I just respect it.
I say you should know who's that.
It looks very Eddie Guerrero to me. I can't quite tell. It looks like Eddie Guerrero doing a frog splash on Spike Dudley. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like. Spike Dudley. The younger, the small one. You have Bubba Ray Dudley, Devon Dudley, and then Spike.
Yeah, I remember the Dudley brothers. They used to get the table out, right?
Yeah, get the table. Yeah, come on. Man. Yeah, Spike was the younger one who did, or younger, he was the smaller one, who did loads of the hardcore stuff. He was great. Bro just got lobbed around the place and just took it. It was beautiful stuff. It was beautiful stuff, honestly. Surprised you don't remember Spike. Spike was great.
Brilliant. It might be. I'm sure he'll confirm for us. It's been a while since I've watched wrestling. He's still watching it.
Yeah. Well, I don't watch WWE as much anymore.
Yeah, look, correct on both.
Thank you very much. Knowledge from Charlie Walsh there.
Look at that. That's impressive knowledge.
It's all up here. I'll do the Rashford. It's all up here, mate.
Do you still do your wrestling videos?
No, I can't, because there's no time. There's no time. We're all too busy. I would be doing it if I had the bloody time, but I just spend it working and eating mostly, you know?
That's what I do, actually. And avoiding Mrs. Geo as much as possible.
You've got responsibilities.
Tomorrow I'm going to be looking for a dartboard due to lack of dartboard under the tree.
January sale soon. Yeah, get dartboard real cheap then.
Yeah, to be fair, I've got her brothers come around because I've got them. Do you know when you just get someone? I don't mind buying people presents, right? I prefer buying than receiving. And so I've got 10 out of 10 gifts for everyone this year. I have.
Yeah.
So I want to see them open it, and I appreciate them. It's a bit hypocritical here, given that I don't like doing it, but I know they're gonna like what I like. But I've got them to do.
Do you enjoy the process of buying for people? I see, because I think I probably enjoy the process of giving presents way more than I enjoy.
Yeah. So we've got like a thing. Lauren does birthdays and I do Christmas. So she buys everyone this birthday presents because the truth is, Charlie, I don't know when their birthdays are.
Sure.
Like she'll come home from work and say, "Oh, did you text such and such?" I say, "What for?" It's their birthday. I'll be like, "Oh, she's like, it's on the calendar." I was like, "I don't refer to the calendar on a daily basis, do I? I appreciate that's why it's there.
Yeah,
I don't use it."
Yeah,
but she's kind of scammed me a little bit because you know what I got? You know what I've got, and I know I've got. She's told me she's getting me it, and I can see it. A dad planner.
You have been well and truly had.
Yeah. So
congratulations. Ring on the finger, dad planner in the drawer. My friends,
so, listen,
you are done out here, and I respect it immensely.
I'm playing like the Uno card, though. I'm going to take it up in here in the office, and I'm going to use it for planning Hammers Chat stuff. So when she comes,
page 1, brand deals, AI songs.
Page 2, preview to do. Page 3, Mark has won Paqueta print.
Yeah.
December 25 next year. Video with Charlie.
Yeah. Not even Christmas Day.
No, I don't want any of that malarkey on there. I'm not graffitiing my dad planner. To be fair, I think it's got. I'm hoping there's one with dad jokes. I've got a dad joke for you, Charlie. You ready?
Hit me with it.
What's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea?
I don't know. What is the difference between a lentil and a chickpea?
I've never paid 20 quid to have a lentil on my face. And that's why Charlie left Hammers Chat.
20 quid's not a bad deal, to be fair.
I said it and I got and I said I'm only joking, just for clarification. I've never paid 20 quid to have a chickpea on my face. It only cost a £5. So anyway, everyone listening, you can have that one for free.
Merry Christmas.
Recite that around your table. Good job we did this later on, because if we did it earlier, going around the table and it's reading out all the Christmas related crap jokes you get at the cracker, then someone would think, I'm just gonna have to pull out Geo's one here. I'm just gonna have to play that one on the table and sorted. Right, Charlie, can you set a timer between now and the next 15 minutes, please?
Yep.
We've got one prize left, which is quite funny actually, because Charlie, we've got A left, which is the mystery prize.
Ooh.
It's the mystery prize.
Oh, it literally says mystery prize on it.
Yeah, it literally says mystery prize on it.
I was going to say, because they were all technically mystery prizes.
I've got it. I know what it is. I know what it is. It's here. So there you go. And while you're doing that, I just want to say thank you to Oxby for the £10 super chat. Say Merry Christmas, everyone. Also to Gary for £20 super chat, saying Happy Christmas to everyone at Hammers Chat, the best West Ham channel on YouTube. Thanks for all the great content this year, and let's hope for a better 2026 for the Hammers. And also to Chris for the £5 super chat. Charlie, we need a community question to finish off this show. Have you got one? So then people can get involved, and then they've got their own with a chance of winning a mystery prize. And I will say this, Cantown Line, you can get involved too, because it's not one of your prints, this one. So
oh, I don't know.
We need a community question.
My gut went straight for what does it have to be? Are we talking trivia or are we talking a vibe?
It could be. I would like not like trivia, more people to get involved. Opinion or what gift did they receive, or something so everyone can get involved.
Here's where my brain went first. Feel free to poo this. What former West Ham player do you think would love a traditional Christmas meal the most? That's what my brain straight.
I've got a player straight to head.
Go on.
Kevin Nolan.
See, I went straight for Dix. I went straight for Julian Dix. I think very straightforward captain's kind of like getting it done kind of guys. I feel like that's a sort of Route 1 kind of vibe. I think that's probably someone who would get involved heavily in that.
Yeah, I went straight to Kevin Nolan was my first one. Ryan says Ginger Pelly. Alan also said Julian Dix.
Yeah.
Jonah said Andy Carroll. Martin's got John Hartson. Kath is saying Creswell. Pierre saying Razor Ruddock. That's
a great quote.
I think that's a winner.
Yeah, Pierre's pulled that one up.
You can't beat Razor Ruddock, can you? He definitely.
You'd have to go a long way to beat it. For example, like Dawson just come up in the chat is a strong shout, but I think Ruddock just beats it. You're gonna have to find something, dig deep for that one.
Yeah, you're gonna need something significant.
I'm trying to think who else it could even be off past that.
Yeah, I think it's game over, really.
I think it might be game over.
I think so. If Razor Ruddock's there's no prize for saying Razor Ruddock, by the way. That's not the winner. It's whoever comments when it's everyone's agreeing that it's Razor Ruddock. Pierre saying that he's a vegetarian just to try and steal he might be these days, to be fair. He's lost a hell of a lot of weight.
Yeah. To be fair, he might be. I couldn't keep up to date on his day-to-day actions, but I'll tell you what, I can tell you on the 25th, he is whether it's vegetarian or not, he's getting down to business.
Yeah, there's a lot of veg on a Christmas meal, to be fair.
There's a significant number. More than you probably eat more vegetables on a Christmas meal than you would on an average meal, potentially.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, you would specifically. I know that much, but like, I think maybe
what are you saying
the
that
average.
For?
No, you're just a very meat focused man.
I am a meat focused man, but I do like my vegetables. It's salad I will not eat.
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, there's a delineation there.
I went down to the pub, right, because it's now the local, and I thought I need statement here. I need to go in once a week for the first month or something, so they start to recognize me. So like, this man's serious. This man must have moved in the area or something, right? And it's quite popular, the pub. So I went in, and then I thought, do you know what? Over the next 18 months, I'm going to try everything that's not fish. I'm going to try everything on this menu. And then I had the no meat meatballs. I thought I ain't eating them things either, right? So the no meat meatballs are off the Geo list, right? So I started with cottage pie. That's good. Next week I went back. I thought, right, I can have a burger today. And I thought, I have the bacon cheeseburger, no salad. She went, on the burger. I was like, no, on the plate. And she went, what about coleslaw? I was like, also no coleslaw. I just want the bacon cheeseburger and the fries. That is it. And she's like, so nothing on the burger, no coleslaw. I was like, correct. Anyway, I went back the next week. And I was quite happy with this because I went in and there was a group of women having with Christmas hats on. I thought, oh, piss, it's Christmas time. There's not going to be any. I said, got any table? She went, yeah, the table you sat at last week's available. I was like, she recognizes me. I've done it. I've become someone. I've achieved what I set out to do. So I said, yes, please. I like that table, actually. So I sat at the table and she went, oh, would you like moot again? I was like, oh, she even remembers my drink. So I was like, yes, please. Thank you very much. I sat down. So anyway, I was thinking, what will I have? I thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a burger again. And she came back and she went, no salad again? I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Now, I like the whole, she recognizes me and stuff, but to be known as a guy who doesn't eat any salad, I don't know.
I've got two for you, right? The first one, I refuse to change my pharmacy because they are so good in there. Like they are such good, like whoever is in charge of that shop is just nailing the game with employees and everything, right? Like, for example, when the first lockdown happened and I couldn't go and get my medication I needed for my stomach, they were like, I rang them up and they were like, oh, we will come and deliver it to your house. Like, that's how good they are in it. And every time I walk in to go get my medication every 2 months when I get my prescription done, I walk in and they go, oh, hey, Charlie, are you here to pick up your prescription? I say, yes. They literally pick it up from behind the counter. It's all ready to go. They hand over the card machine. I pay for it and they go, have a lovely day. I'm in and out of the pharmacy in 20 seconds. It's beautiful. I refuse to change, right? That's the sort of good time when you get recognized in that instance. The bad time is when the guy who brings the Uber for McDonald's in the area comes to the door and he went, hi, Charlie. And I went, oh, yeah, you're all right, man.
Also medication.
And I walked in, yeah, probably. And I walked in, and I was just, and my girlfriend was sat there, and she was like, "You've gone really red." And I was like, "The Uber McDonald's meant that he recognized me," and she was like, "Oh, that's bad." I'm like, "That's really bad. I don't need to know that." So swings and roundabouts. Sometimes you want to. Sometimes you want to be able to walk in and go the usual, and they understand what you're talking about. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's bad.
Yeah. Stephen's saying the veg he's had today: parsnip, Brussels, potatoes, leeks, red cabbage, white cabbage, sweet. I would add carrots to that. Where's your carrots?
True. Yep.
I've had all that minus the leek.
I've had all that minus the cabbage, but plus
And the white
carrot.
cabbage. I've not had white cabbage, and I've not had the leeks. Well, you've had leeks.
Yeah.
But
I only had like a couple. I only had like a small amount. I had like a lot of different things. But I didn't have cabbage.
I've never had leeks at Christmas dinners. Am I missing out?
I don't. But you know me. I don't. I'm not the cook. I'm not the cook for the dinners. So I just whatever's there, I'll eat it all. I'll eat it all. No stress. No worries.
To be fair, we had soup for starters. So there was a lot of extra veg. Courgette was in there.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, bonus veg. Yeah. It's the one. Yeah. It's the one. Almost the one day of the year you can guarantee your 5 fruit and veg, and it's almost from one meal. It's crazy.
Yeah, Dave saying, "Where's the damn cauliflower?" It's not for me, but I made it for Lauren.
I like cauliflower. I've never had it in a Christmas setting. Cauliflower cheese, grand old time.
Yeah, that's what she had, cauliflower cheese. But no, I've never had leeks on a roast. I think I'm missing out here. Gonna have to investigate this.
Leeks aren't bad, you know. Leeks
aren't bad. I enjoy a leek, and I've got celery for the turkey casserole tomorrow.
Nice.
Slow cookers going on. Everything's just getting bashed in there, and celery goes in there as well.
Yep. It's not bad. Get involved.
We can't turn land hand leeks. Broccoli. Actually, I don't do broccoli on Christmas Day. There's enough going on. I burnt my hand, actually. You probably won't be able to see. I've got blisters. Mate, I've got... You won't see it now because of the light, but I've got blisters on both fingers. I've had to say to Lauren, look, I have action tonight. There's blisters, right? So, it's because A, I'm stupid, and B, we've got a gas hob now, right? I've never had a gas hob, and
so you've just put your hand straight on an open flame, have you?
No, I've picked up the steamer. The handle was like,
oh, right, yes,
cooked essentially. The handle was red hot. Whereas electric hobs, I've never had that issue before. I could pick the steamer up and move it, not a problem.
I'm surprised you haven't had that experience on the electric, but I can see how the problem you've had now.
Yeah, with the flame and stuff like that. So it was obviously one of the handles was.
You were like, "Oh, we have a gas hob now." I thought you like, "What do you pick your pans up like this? Like, what's going on here?"
It's just the handles on the steamer. So that's what. But the worst thing is, I picked up and turned, and then that's when my brain was like hot. I was committed. I had to take the 2 strides forward and put it down on the pan, whatever you want to call it, the pan rest.
Yeah.
So I just had to let it sizzle.
Yeah, so it's not too. Obviously, burning the fingers and hands is bad, but it's really easy to sort of get under a cold tap and not be too deep about it. I managed to burn my foot with boiling water a couple of weeks ago. Now that's annoying because you've got to put everything down. You've got to go to the bathroom. You've got to like get everything off so then you can just get a shower head and start spraying it on your foot. If it's on the hand, it obviously hurts, but at least it's easy to get to. Foot, that was a bad time. That one was a bad time.
Yeah. Right, and we'll finish up with this. Because, we've got dessert. What did you have for dessert? Mark had trifle and pavlova.
We haven't eaten it yet. So I'm not entirely certain. I believe it's some form of chocolate cakey type looking thing. Might be a Christmas cake, might be a chocolate cake. It looked like a chocolate cakey type thing to me. But we haven't eaten it yet, so I'm not entirely certain.
I had a panna cotta. Now, I love panna cotta, right? I only get it from M&S, and I only get it when it's reduced. Yeah. So I go in and go over to the bit in panna cotta because M&S don't have a reduced section. They reduce and put it back where it's from, and I like that. You've got to hunt for it. So I go around to the panna cotta bit and look and see if there's any with the yellow sticker. And if there is, I'm having it. If not, I'll leave. I'm not paying full price for it. It's like £4 or something. I'm not having that. But because it's Christmas and it was a big snowflake, I thought, do you know what? Let's treat ourselves. So I took it out. Oh, I'll tell you what, it was a bit of an experience actually. So I took the lid off. I thought I flipped it down and it was stuck to the bowl essentially. It didn't flop onto the plate. And I was like, I was like, what's going on here? So Lauren said, have you read the box? I was like, for what? It's just, she said, well, the box says you've got to peel there's a label on the top of the plastic now, peel it off, poke a knife through it to create an air hole. And then and I was like, oh, did it? Plosh, and it's still in the shape of. I was mesmerized. I was like, look at this! Look
Technology.
At this.
We've
like,
moved so far as a society.
Brilliant. So we're having a bit of that. I'm a desserts man. I love dessert.
Yeah, true.
I love
Same.
it.
I mean, you know me. I love a dessert.
Yeah, I love desserts. So I needed the panna cotta snowflake. We've got profiteroles, and she's got a chocolate salted caramel wreath. I ain't having it. It's just chocolate with more chocolate and a drizzle of salted caramel. I'm not too chocolatey, me. I like salted caramel, but I was disappointed with the lack of the salted caramel. Now, before we do the booze, who was the winner?
It was Gaza 1980. Comment on 826. Or that one, yeah. Same person.
Gaza 1980, congratulations. You are the winner. Please email us, hummuschat@gmail.com, and let us know when you've emailed. Mark, I've seen your comment earlier, so I can match that up. That's all good. Would you like to know what Gaza has just won?
I'm intrigued at what this mystery prize is.
Yeah, I think Gaza would like to know what he's won. Gaza.
Oh, huge. Huge.
You've won a signed Paulo Di Canio shirt, Gaza. Congratulations. This is your prize. Look, Christmas, me and Charlie both enjoy giving presents rather than receiving them. So hopefully we've given a nice little gift to you, Gaza. So please email us. You are getting that shirt. And we'll finish off then with the booze. Charlie can't really get. What do you have? Just Coke, Pepsi? Pepsi, you're a Pepsi man, so...
Yeah, usually just a Pepsi Max.
Do you not have a fancy drink because it's Christmas?
No, I can get fancy if I want to, but at the same time, it's just easy. I'm not fussed. I'm a cheap date, it's not that deep for me,
I know that's why we're friends.
Yes. I was frozen out of many rounds when we were going out places. People like, Charlie, you can't buy a round. You're only having Coke. That's ridiculous. You're not buying drinks for everyone else. I'm like, we can do it. And like, no, Charlie,
we're not. I could never let someone on soft drink buy everyone an alcoholic drink. That's not. It doesn't sit comfortable with me. Anyway, Stephen says champagne, beer, wine, and an espresso martini.
He's gone down the whole aisle.
Yeah. All right, let me scroll down and see if there's some booze coming in now. I am saying Dr. Pepper strawberry. I've never seen that.
Do you know what? Do you know what? As a kid, I tried Dr. Pepper once, didn't like it. I wonder if I went back into it now with a fresh mindset.
I love Dr. Pepper. I don't drink it very often. I love it, but not strawberry. I don't know. It's already a fruity drink. I don't see why it needs to be fruity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know which is it. Cherry, one of the cherry. Is it Coke cherry? One of those is nice. They're good. I can't remember if it's Coke. I think it might be Coke.
Well, see, Coke cherry used to be my favorite drink.
Tastes like marzipan a bit. I'm very here for it.
When we were around, not long after her great nan passed away, the day before Mother's Day earlier this year, we were around her house trying to clear it out and stuff. And her granda said, "Oh, I'll get you tea. What do you want?" I said, "Don't worry about it." He said, "No, well, I'm going to have a KFC. So do you want a KFC or not?" I said, "Oh, go on then. Mighty bucket for one. Thank you." Said, "What do you want to drink?" So I said, "Fruit shoot." He went, "What?" I said, "Fruit shoot." And he went, "Why having fruit shoot?" I was like, "Because they don't do a drink that I like. So just a fruit shoot." And he's like, right. He goes, "Have you had the Pepsi Max cherry?" I was like, "No." And he goes, "Try it." I was like, "I don't think I like Pepsi Max." And then he said, "Just try it." So I was like, "Oh, go on then." And it converted me. I like it now. Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max. Pepsi Max cherry. I think they all sort of taste a bit. I don't know what it is that's in there. Well, cherry, I would assume, but I like whatever's in there. I do like whatever's in there.
Katie has Lucozade or Tango. Lucozade with your Christmas lunch.
It's worse than you think. It's a Lucozade Sport. She's getting her electrolytes re-upped.
She's buzzing off her tits when Monopoly comes out. Are you buying the house or not? Are you buying the house or not? Come on.
Locked in and focused.
Cantertown Lane. He's on the booze tonight. Where are we? In talks Jim Beam, Port Stella, and a couple of cabas as well. Ginger saying all I'm drinking is water and milk. A6 after 8 shots. Oh, that sounds like that. As long as it's not too chocolatey. Oh, it's strawberry cream with the Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
That makes a bit more sense.
I mean, I respected it either way.
Yeah. Am I using Christmas as an excuse to drink more? No, I had a few drinks last night. I don't drink that much anymore. COVID really killed everything for me. Like, there's a large group of us used to go West Ham, wasn't there? And we used to just meet up at 8 in the morning, have a breakfast, and by 9 o'clock the Jaegers were on the table, right? And then that would be us until kickoff. No matter it was 12:33, 5:30. It didn't matter.
The 5:30 ones were rough. The 5:30
they were wild. I mean, I still remember trying to do a review, and I was standing, and I remember for ages thinking, I don't know who scored. Like, I've just come out the ground and I've already forgot who scored. So I'm like, and we made it 2-1. Gonzo took me through the goal. I still remember just doing that. I was just like
standing, holding the camera, and just watching you, just sort of like, just looking off into the distance, being like, "Come on, Geo, recall this. You've got this."
Yeah, there's more. I've seen people like fall in the canal and everything because they've had a drink. So it's been, but yeah, we don't drink much anymore. But last night, because we've had a proper shit 12 months. The last month's been okay, but the 12 months prior was proper shit. And I think Lauren's getting over her PTSD now. The last week's been, I don't know, quite challenging for her mentally because of everything that went on with Grace last year.
Yeah, of course.
So in the build up to Christmas over the last 2 weeks, it's almost been like this whole, this time last year, this was happening. And it's not been good, right? It's been 2 weeks of like living through trauma. Like she's been remembering trauma from a year ago. But actually, Grace came home on Christmas Eve at 8 p.m. So Christmas Day, we didn't really have a Christmas Day last year. So we've had one this year. But I feel like now, if she was to think about this time last year, it's not as bad because Grace was at home. So last night when their family come around, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to make sure I enjoy myself. So I got the Grey Goose out, Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
Got the lemonade out, lemon slice, and sat there ready for the family watching.
I like how we got sound effects for the entire making, but not the actual drinking section of that. You got the then there we go. Nice.
I'm a bit of a silent drinker, I think. I don't think I make too much noise when I drink.
I can't say I remember hearing you sip. I can't say I can remember hearing it.
Yeah, I just
slurp. You know, there's definitely some people you can hear a slurp from. I don't think I've ever.
Yeah,
I can't recall it anyway.
I did. When it comes to hosting, I don't mind a bit of the hosting stuff. So I was making sure, because I like to think I'm quite organized and quite militant. You could maybe agree that I can be quite. This has to happen, and it has to happen now. So I can be like that in the kitchen. And her family now know me enough to leave me alone. So before they'd say, "Do you want a hand?" I'd be like, "No, fuck off, right? Just go away. I invited you around to eat the food, not to make the food." Do one, right? So last night they just left me alone. So I was on it, and we've got a double oven now. Granted, they're smaller than a big one, but I'm enjoying this whole 2 different temperature thing. That's something I've ever had in my life. Mate, I feel posh. I feel proper posh. 2 different temperatures. Whereas before, I'm like, oh my God, everything's different temperatures. What am I going to do here? Something's getting burnt and something's getting undercooked.
Yep.
Which is which? I'm all right now. Had air fryer going as well. Did all the hosting, got all the food ready, and then I just sat there drinking, just by myself, trying to avoid the family members, avoid eye contact in case they think I'm wanting to speak to them, just avoiding them. And then when the politics started stirring, I thought, oh, hello, this this is me. Am I just?
Then the slurps start happening. Whenever someone says something you particularly agree and or disagree with, just a loud slurp in the corner.
Yeah, that was
You
me.
are. I've never told you this, but you are built to be a granddad. You are going to be such the granddad who's just sitting in the corner at Christmas. Just
Mate, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love
You're
it.
built for it, man.
And Grace has got a cousin that's 4 months old now. Oh, I know she's only like 8 months younger than Grace, but I don't know. I just love it. I absolutely love it. But the worst thing is, someone said to me, you could be a granda very soon. Ella's 16 next year.
Yeah.
My daughter, one of my daughters, I've got 2 daughters, Ella and Grace. Ella is 16 next year. So, yeah, a granda before 40. Please no.
I know there's a family I know who lived near me when I was young, who they were always daughters. Was always the first one was always a daughter, and then every single one of them had their first daughter at 18. So
I'm not having that.
So you're talking early doors, grandparent.
I'm not having that. I'm not keen on that.
Yeah, it's a lot in it. It's a lot. I don't even have. I've got no kids anyway, so I'm fine. I've got no response. I've got responsibilities, but just minimal compared to you. But
yeah. And we'll finish up with this, Charlie. We'll finish up with this. Die Hard, touchy subject. For me, avid, it is, but my wife disagrees. But she will concede that Gremlins is a Christmas movie. And I just want to say thank you also to Katie for the support. Hope you and your family had a good Christmas and are as well as could be for me and Ginger J. Well, thank you to yourself and thank you to Ginger J as well. Much appreciated. Die Hard, Christmas film?
Yes. I would say yes. I'm surprised there's ever a debate around Gremlins is the other one. I'm surprised there's ever a debate around Gremlins because I think Gremlins is categorically a Christmas film. Die Hard, I can see what people are saying, but for me, yes. It's not necessarily the vibe, but the overall context makes it perfect viewing for the Christmas period as well, in my opinion. What about you?
It's a yes, but I will concede it doesn't need to be.
That's that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Listen, Home Alone, I consider a Christmas film. Doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
They don't have to go away for Christmas. They could be going away on a summer holiday, and the concept would still work. Right? He's been naughty. Send him in the attic. Get on the plane. Oh no, we forgot him. Right? It still works. Same with Die Hard. He could be going home for his wife's birthday, whatever. But the thing with Die Hard is the plot. A lot of it's shutting down for Christmas, so the services are lower, the hotels are shut, and the banks are shut. Banks are shut because it's Christmas, so let's rob it. So to some extent, it would work over a bank holiday period. So it doesn't have to be Christmas, but it can't be a random day of the year. I would argue that Home Alone's more flexible than Die Hard. Gremlins, I agree, it has to be Christmas because it's all about sunlight. And you have it in the summer, right? Gizmo's just squabbling 24/7, right?
Yeah.
But it's
the longer nights
dark, help. It's wet, it works. Love Gremlins. I love Gizmo.
Yeah, Gremlins is top tier. If you're ranking them all, if you're doing your classic Hammers chat tier lists, Gremlins is in whatever the top, the S tier, whatever that one is being called, is up there. It's up there. That's every Christmas without fail. I will watch Gremlins once. Yeah. It's a banger.
Pierre saying Die Hard's a good film, just set at Christmas. Yeah, that's fair, but I do think it works. Alan saying Woody saying I'm asking for steak. I've never seen Die Hard. What?
Listen, I'm legendarily bad.
They're all set at Christmas. They're all set at Christmas. That's the point.
I'm legendary bad at seeing things, so I can't say anything. But what I'd say, Woody, watch Die Hard. It's a good film, man. You know,
it is a good film.
Good film.
And Rudy, if you're listening to Kate right now and Archie, Lauren had never seen Die Hard. We put it on when we were Nana sitting back in, I don't know, whenever it was, November last year or something. And she enjoyed it. And she said, is there a number 2? I said, yeah. So I'm not going to tell you there's 4. Is there 4? Yeah, there's 4. I'm not going to tell you because you might think, oh, I'm not committing to 3 more movies here.
Yeah,
So-
you just allow the discovery of the second. Yeah, exactly.
I allowed her to think there was two. And then after two finished, she's like, "Oh, I'm enjoying this more." I said, "Oh, do you want the third one?" She's like, "Oh, right, yeah." And then it's like, "Do you want the fourth one?" And now, admittedly, we never finished it. That was the one set in Russia.
Yes,
We never finished that.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a slow start to that one, and she got a bit fed up. So she made it 3.5 films in of Die Hard, and then she just stopped. Right, this is definitely the last one. Pierre, what's the best Christmas film? Charlie, apart from Gremlins, what you saying? I haven't seen any, if any. I've barely seen any Christmas films.
For me, Muppet Christmas Carol. Love it. Adore it. It's so good. It hits all the right notes for me for Christmas. And also Kermit the Frog. So good times.
I've never seen it. I've barely seen Christmas films. I don't know, name 5 Christmas films. I might have seen one at the most. I probably wouldn't have seen the other ones. So I'm out. I've avoided them. I've done my best to avoid them. And even when Grace grows up, I'll probably watch 1 or 2 with her. I'll do my best to avoid them as much as I can because I get bored. The truth is, I'll just get bored, and I'd rather do things with her that I enjoy as well. I concede I've got to do things I don't enjoy, but I think she gets a better dad if I'm enjoying it too.
So Baby Guinness is.
I mean, no, maybe not. You don't know this, Charlie. I've got a bluey gold.
Okay,
set yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, age 3 plus, but I don't care. She's learning quick.
She's
The only
get
thing-
her on the blue fast, yeah.
The only thing I'm gonna have to swap is I thought it would be a foam ball. It's not. It's like a plastic one that you need to pump up. I'm thinking that might hurt when I rifle at her and it hits her in the face.
Yeah.
Right.
When you said what you're enjoying, you mean scoring as she is in goal.
I'm teaching her to be the goalkeeper. This could be England's #1 in future, Charlie.
Every team has to have. Well, England's or Scotland?
Well, I'm hoping she would pick Scotland, but she's English, right? I've got to respect her choices. Don't have to agree with them
Fair enough.
or
fair
like
enough.
them. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, I look forward in 18 years, Geo, to when we're sat here and we can discuss her glittering England career as it burgeons.
Hey, I won't,
as the
I
goalkeeper.
won't be here. She's raking it in.
No, we could discuss it. She'll be off.
No.
She'll-
She's paying for me. I'm done.
Okay, at that point, you're done, right?
I'm
Yeah,
living
fair,
off
fair,
her
fair.
wage, you know. I'm retired now. I've got 19 grandkids at this point, probably the way life's going. I'm busy. Getting sloshed on Grey Goose.
Listen, we've all got
slurring
have
and
aspirations.
slurping.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a good answer. You're sat in the job interview when we inevitably get relegated. And like, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? You're like, let me tell you, I have got Grey Goose ready and ready.
Have you seen that Phil Mitchell meme of him? Him, right? That's me leaning over the bars at the boats. Anyway, Charlie, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you. Thank you as always for getting up an hour and a bit of your Christmas day to spend with myself and some of our subscribers. Also, thank you to you guys for tuning in. Hope you've all had a wonderful day. Charlie, thank you. Been a pleasure.
Thanks,
and
Christmas wouldn't be the same without it. You know, it's important.
It is important. It is important. And I'll see you next year.
See you next year. Cheers, everyone.